The benefits of immersive training rather than regular training for your jiu-jitsu progress. Hey guys, Coach Tom here. I learned something really cool early on in my jiu-jitsu career. I even learned it via a book before I'd ever met the man. The man was John Will, 5th degree black belt under Higan Machado, a legend in Australian jiu-jitsu community and a man who I'm honored to have as one of my coaches. And that's the value of immersive training. What is immersive training? Immersive training, it doesn't even need to be at some exotic location, although for John Will and myself, it tended to be. It was a time where you go and do nothing but get something in your life better. So in this case, if you're watching this, you're probably a grappler or you're looking to become a grappler or you're interested in martial arts. So for instance, you can go to a gym, like people travel down to my gym, or there are others around the world if people you know train there, and you can actually train 4, 5, 6 hours a day, and you can do private lessons and think and breathe and eat and sleep jiu-jitsu. And what I've found is in jiu-jitsu, guys, progress doesn't go up like this. Progress goes up, down, and up. And so every time you have an immersive trip, you know it's going to be an up. So you're going to have ups in your normal academy. You know, if you're at a regular academy, you know, you're going to be able to train a couple of times a week and make some progress. But you're still going to have accelerated weeks where you just do really, really well and things click and you start hitting stuff you don't normally see or hit and things are working. And when you go on one of those immersive training trips or you have an immersive training experience, even in your own hometown, you will just raise the bar dramatically. So I was lucky, you know, I learned that through John Will. And even when I first started training in the gi, I started an academy in my hometown here in Adelaide, in Australia. And it was just a regular class, you know, like a couple of times a week, jiu-jitsu classes, and you know, everyone gets better. But what I learned was I wasn't really getting better during the normal classes, although I was a little bit. I was getting better when I'd go and do nothing for a weekend but study one thing and think and breathe and just do nothing but think about back takes or arm bars or whatever it is that you're working on in your game. And then the next week I would just be night and day. And so actually when I was training, my gym that I first started training in the gi here in Adelaide, back in 2005, I think it was, maybe 2006. When I first started training in the gi, that academy shut down and I had nowhere to go. And I could have just gone to the other side of town. There were clubs about an hour, hour and a half where I was living probably at the time, because I lived down the south of Adelaide on the coast. But you know what? I said, hold on, I've got a whole bunch of training partners that I have. Why don't I do regular trips to Melbourne, which is only 8 hours away from my hometown? And I think a lot of my buddies thought that was crazy, except one who moved there full time. But I found that I was making more rapid progress. I tried training at different places and I just really didn't feel it was best for my learning. So when my students say, I've got a week off work, I want to do nothing but jiu-jitsu, or I hear from someone on the other side of the world who wants to travel down to my academy, find some accommodation and just do nothing but hang out with me and train and learn all day, man, I'm gonna support that guy or girl because I know I'm gonna make massive changes, like concrete night and day difference changes. So if you're not booking and diarying in immersive training periods, I think you really should. You know, these days, I mean, jiu-jitsu and travel go together. But if you don't know how and there's an instructor you want to learn from, it could be me, could be someone else, contact them. Ask them if you could do a week with them where you do like a private lesson every day and you roll with them every day and you roll with their students every day and you do classes every day and you just live and breathe and eat and sleep jiu-jitsu. You're going to find it has massive effects in your game. And I found that once this worked for me, I thought, hey, does this work for everybody? And if you have a look at a lot of the jiu-jitsu top guys in the world, they might have done some time in the US, or US guys did time in Brazil, and they talk about how their games just changed. It just apparently overnight, it just changed. It was because of that immersive learning, guys. So please pass on that lesson that I got from one of my incredible coaches. Pass it on and do it to yourself. Make sure you're getting the benefit of this immersive training because guys, it's gonna change your life. And hey, who doesn't want better jiu-jitsu? I do. I try to get it better every day. And when I go on immersive trips, like I've got one in a couple of weeks for me in the States, man, you get taught one thing, like a little hack for a scissor sweep maybe. You'll remember that for life because it wasn't just fed to you nicely and easily via a screen or your instructor at your academy. You travel around the world, you will appreciate every detail and it will be stuck in here for life. And I think that was one of the biggest secrets to my jiu-jitsu progress. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm Coach Tom. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you loved it. For more free videos, click here. And if you'd like to get our free footlock masterclass, please click here. And if you'd like to help support me so I can help bring you high-level jiu-jitsu for free every day, please click here. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm Coach Tom. I'll see you next time.